away they go from that 1,000 metre mark. Chocolate Bomb was slow out of the gate. Empress Game got out well. Tyson the Brave is there on its outside, and Wings Within Me is racing about 2 lengths from the leader. Breath of Magic is further back, and Trip to State is back on the inside. Chocolate Bomb is further back, and Strewn Skies in the blue cap, and they about 6 lengths off the leader as they now present themselves past the 400 metre mark, with Empress Game who races between them. Wings Within Me in the yellow and black colours has moved up on its inside. Tyson the Brave has moved up on its outside, and these three go past the 300 together now, with Empress Game narrowly in front, with Wings Within Me on its inside has picked it up into the closing stages, and then Tyson the Brave, Wings Within Me along the inside, Tyson the Brave, Empress Game's under all sorts of pressure in the closing stages, but Wings Within Me along the inside, taken off as Chocolate Bomb, but Wings Within Me has beaten Chocolate Bomb. Behind that you'll find across the line Tyson the Brave. Some will be very happy that this wasn't part of Bipots, etc., I would imagine, as we look at the last 200 in head-on. Extreme right, let's go there. That's Tyson the Brave. Empress Game came under pressure, couldn't shake loose past the 300. Thought, well, let's see what the acceleration is. Didn't give. But Wings Within Me presented itself relatively early in the race, took over, and has got it all under control to end up winning the opener here at the Big T.
So victory in race number 1 is for Wings Within Me. Pilasande, Atandiwe Mgudwa. I've got Pilasande in my head, sorry. Atandiwe Mgudwa, the winning jockey for Fabian Habib. Well done to the family that are all here. Pedro is the winning groom. Let's start off with Atandiwe. First time on the standside track in a while. How did it all feel to you?
Yeah, it's all natural, you know. I mean, I've been here before, so it was nothing new, really.
Now, tell us how this filly felt, because when we saw in the parade ring, she looked well. We saw her going on to the start, she looked well. Did she run as well as she looked?
She did, you know. Obviously, when I got into the parade ring, I got a lot of confidence from Fabian and the owners. They were confident that she'll run well. And when she went down to the starts, I must say she let the pressure off me as well. She gave me quite a nice feel, and she's won nicely. Was
that all natural speed, or did you just not want to contain her and use that asset?
It was natural speed. I mean, you know, just now and again, those babies, you try and restrain them, and they lose it completely. And, you know, she was up there, and she wasn't rushing it. She was doing it really comfortable, and I was just allowing her to do so. And she went through the 400s, and she picked it up. I mean, she knew what she was here to do, and honestly, I can't really take the credit. I mean, I think Fabian has done a wonderful job with her to get onto the course in the men and what she did. And yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Now, it looks like you're laying down a foundation for next season by coming here towards the end of the season and finish strongly. What is your ambitions for we'll say, the next 13 months? Obviously, KZN being your base, but have Saddle will travel anywhere in the country? You're going to take rides everywhere, or you know, just going to take it as it comes?
You know what? As much opportunities as I'm getting, I'm gonna grab it with both hands. I think this season for me was a bit of a wake up. You know, I got more support, and a lot of trainers started seeing that, and they're using me. And yeah, I mean, the next season we'll grab everything as much as we can.
And then I know you don't know these horses too well, but you've ridden a few for St. John Grey. Wilkie's Feather the Nest. You got American Star for Tara and Zaki. Eula Leighton, Risky Business. Anything that you think you might be able to pop up with?
You know, horse like Eula Leighton, I'm only going to say it just because I rode it last time, and you know, I felt the 1200 was a bit sharp for her against boys as well. It was quite a strong field, and she could probably be my next best.
Thank you, Atandiwe.
Thank you so much, and just once again, a big thank you to the whole team, the whole family. Thanks for the opportunity, and to Sporting Post as well. Thank you.
Well done, Atandiwe Mgudwa. I'm telling you, this guy's going to have a big next season. Big next season. We were talking, Nico and I, on the parade ring after we heard the story that somehow racing provides stories like this. Filly got bought by accident, and she looks to be all right.
You know what, thank God Johnny pulled it off. My father-in-law walked to the toilet, and then Johnny just bought us while she was in the ring. So, you know what, he was at the right place at the right time. Thank God, and to Atandiwe for a top ride, and to my sponsors, PAG Cleaning, to my father-in-law, Zach, the rock of my life, to George in Durban, must be screaming Marshall's down, to Jonathan the big boss, and to Sitters Governor, to Marlon Naka, to Martin Bothman and Arjen Bothman, also staunch supporters of the stable, and most importantly to God.
Absolutely right. Yard's going along nicely, and you've got a few lively chances to come today. Fabian, wait for green lights, red hot favourite. I see you put blinkers on. Do you think that'll be the answer?
No, you know what, Samaga came off last time, and I think it will do the trick today. She was running a bit of snatches, but I think she is the horse to beat. And then Bloomington Waka's possible place chances.
Thank you, Fabian.
Thank you, man.
Right, spokesman. Why don't we get them all in? Come, Jay.
Don't be scared.
No, I'd be scared of you, though.
There's no reason to be. I'm a gentle giant.
What horse were you actually trying to buy?
You know, we're like deep into the sale, and
You don't need to go into too much depth.
and then we missed quite a few that we liked, and then I already bought two, and then I was waiting on the next lot after, and they had the wrong number on the board. And then when I put a bid in, and then I saw it's at 100. I said, but there's something wrong, because the next one went for 500. I said, but there's definitely something wrong, unless I don't know what's happening. And then like 10 seconds later, they changed it to the lot she was on, and it was on my bid. And I was hoping someone can go. It never went. But you know, that's how life works, and everything happens for a reason. And I think thanks to God, you know, that's what He wanted, and I'm glad I got her. To Martin and Heidi Bothman, he's been a huge supporter of the stable, and we thank him for all his support, and we've paid him back in kind ways by giving him shares in one or two that we think is very good. To Marlon Nika, to Darlin Chinsami, he's in New York, and there's one, Sita Governor. Thank you. Thanks for everything you do, and you help us whenever we ask you for all your guidance and whatever you help us with. We really appreciate it. To Fabian, to his whole yard, to Jaden. He's also just come aboard with this filly. He bought a share in her recently. And please go to my dad, my brother. I think she's proper, because I told even Nico in the ring, she's galloped twice and she's putting up winning work. Anything that can beat her is greenest. It's been her first time. But I knew in my heart, when the penny drops, you'll kick.
That's a great story. Actually, fantastic. Who are the PA bankers today?
I like in the third, waiting for a green light. I think she'll be hard to beat on her work. And I like Celtic Rumours, as was of Sean's. I think last time he gave her a nice pipe opener, and I think she's also way above average.
And then further luck on your side. Jaden's run away. I actually wanted to talk to Jaden. Further luck on Jonathan's side. Might just be one of those days, courtesy of the ROA. 7,500 Rand bonus coming your way. Well done, Johnny.
Brother, and God bless, and thanks to everyone, and please God that she goes on from here.
Thanks so much to Jonathan Nassif, to Fabian Habib and Atandiwe Mgudwa. Well done to Ben Buerta, the winning breeder, and Pedro is the winning groom. Let's not forget about the 1,500 Rand. Pedro does not want to say a word, but he'll be very happy with his prize of 1,500. Pedro, very well done to you. And now he does want to talk.
Yeah, I'm right, because I'm winning, I'm happy, and my boss I'm happy, and Jonathan I'm happy.
Well done, Pedro.
All right, thank you.
Lovely. Johnny wants to say one more word.
Sorry, Alistair. And then also to Imi, down in Durban. He's a very good friend of mine. He had a good bet on this filly, and I just want to give him a mention. Shot, boy, well done.
Shot, Johnny. Well done to all the guys. So there we go. Wings Within Me opens up, and well, that can only be a story from racing. But by accident, wins on debut, and actually looks to have quite a decent amount of ability. Bar pot starts on race number 2.